Welcome back again. So it's 3:30 a.m. again, and I'm up getting ready to head to Grande Riviere today. The only difference today is now I have packed extra gear because tonight I am spending the night in Grande Riviere. I'm heading to Matelot from home through Beach, Mount Harris, Grande, and then straight to Matelot, and I'm looking to overnight at a place in Grande Riviere, just sleep and get up in the morning, and day 4 would take me from Grande Riviere, from Guayaguari back to Mayaro, Rio Claro, Sonda Straits and home. So basically between day 3 and day 4, so day 3 is to take me to Matelot, Grande Riviere, and day 4 is basically to bring me back home. So this journey is so long, I split it over the course of 2 days. Yeah, and I'm going to be doing it with extra gear. So I'm going to have clothes, I'm going to have toiletries, I'm going to have everything now in my bag, even some flip-flops. The flip-flops, well, they didn't last very long. I don't know where they fell off. That's my fault. I didn't strap them down properly, but they did look cool in the beginning when I had them. Day 3 now, 3:30 a.m. Waiting for 5 a.m. Get organized, ready to roll. Heavier bike, tired legs, and mountains to come. Going to use my gearings to save my life. But today, on the way to Grande Riviere, good news. We have Steve and Richard phoned in. Riyadh will be joining you. We are coming to escort you to Grande Riviere, and we are bringing Anthony with us. And we have our own objectives, Riyadh. So these guys planning to wait on me, escort me to Grande Riviere, Matelot, then Grande Riviere, and then when I reach Grande Riviere, they're planning to leave and ride back to Valsine. Now, in my mind, these guys crazy, and that's not going to happen before 9 o'clock because I told them, if you all really want to reach back to Valsine before curfew, you need to do it without me. But they insist they would like my company, and believe me, I'm happy to have it. So I'm leaving home, heading to Princestown, and I will be meeting them at Mount Harris, at the top of Mount Harris. So I'm leaving 5 and meeting these guys at, well, what time I can get there. They're planning to meet me for 8:30. No, I don't know if I can do it, but I'm just going to be riding within myself. But the day feels nice, the ride feels good, all the way to Princestown, smooth sailing. The sun is rising, nice beautiful sunrise this morning. Lovely going through the trees. Then I reached Rio Claro, heading to Beach, and this part of the journey is just cool, nice trees. We've seen persons not waking up on a morning, persons going to work. It's just nice to be out observing, going through the motions, that is. And then I'm in Beach. Well, there were 20 rolling hills to get to Beach. They don't feel that way, but I feel like I climbed a mountain before I got to Beach. And then when I reach the Beach, I have to climb Mount Harris to meet Richard. I am at the top of Mount Harris like 8:30, 8:35. And when I'm descending Mount Harris, I met up with Richard, Anthony, and Steve. Very happy to see them. And as soon as I saw Richard, I was like, Richard, it's going to be more elevation today, and your duty today is to take photographs and handle any communications or anything like that. I'm just going to relax and ride. So he got his instructions, and he was able to happily accept. So now we're on to Toko. So first, we reached Toko yet. We have to reach Grande. Yeah, so on the way to Grande, nice crew, good feeling. From Grande, Valencia Road, on the way to Celebia, descend. Now, this Toko main road is nice because it runs along the coastline, and then when you get to Toko, well, believe me, some serious climbing to get to Toko. But we made it, and oh gosh, it was hot. It was a hot day. There was some bushfires, and the heat, you could just feel it. But we ignored the heat and moved on. Steve insisted we stop and get some ice cream. This place he always stops by, and the ice cream was good. I had nutmeg, I believe. We took a shower. Yeah, shower was good. And then we moved on. Now moving on from Toko was straight to Matelot, which is not a straight ride. It's still a good, which was a lot of hills. But by the time we got to Matelot, everybody was just wanted to sit. And we took a little sit, had a little chat. Everybody was just happy to be at Matelot and with the camaraderie and everything like that. And then from Matelot back through Shark River, and they got me in Grande Riviere. And I don't know what time it was. It was in the evening. It wasn't bad at all. Because the ride was 2,000 meters of elevation, which is still a lot of climbing on day 3. It took us 9 hours and a half moving time, which wasn't bad at all, but the lapse time was 11 and a half, so we did take some stops and take some additional liberties today. It was 170.4 kilometers and of beautiful scenery. So these guys left me in Grande Riviere and continued riding along. Now, I know they can't reach back for 9. I mean, maybe they could, but it would be cutting it close. They were able to proceed up until Rampanalgas, and I think that got them there at around 6 o'clock. And then after that, they had to take a ride back to Valencia. I mean, I know they were disappointed because, not Valencia, sorry, back home. They were disappointed because they wanted to probably ride all the way back. But it was, I mean, we did have a lot of stops today, and it would have been cutting it close, and they left home late as well. So, but I think they were pretty happy with the ride and the scenery, the camaraderie, and achieving their objectives. So this was the end of day 3. So now I am hungry, and I didn't make any preparations for food, so I just walked down not too far from where I'm staying, and there's this pizza place and this other place selling fried chicken and fries. So I go into the pizza place. Oh my, they have burgers as well. What to buy? Well, I bought it too. I bought a large pizza and a burger. So the burger was actually really good. It's homemade bread, and they had the burger patty in it. I destroyed the burger. Goodbye, the burger was over. And then the pizza, I had half of the pizza. No, yeah, I had half of the pizza, okay? And I kept the other half for the morning, which when I got up, I had 2 slices. So there was 2 slices remaining, which I folded up like a sandwich, put it in a Ziploc bag, and I had that, well, I've had that the next day on day. All right, so meet you all when it's day 4. Okay, and so yeah, so all in all, day 3 was a pretty enjoyable day. Fun with the guys, ice cream, hot sun, achieved a lot of objectives, reaching to Matelot and then back to Grande Riviere, and 2,000 meters of climbing in 9.5 hours moving time. Can't ask for more. Alright, so I'll see you guys in day 4.